Hey, John Sonmez from SimpleProgrammer.com. So I've got a question here that I've been actually asking myself. It's around working so much or working so hard. What motivates you? And this question goes, "Hello, John. I've been subscribed to your newsletter for some time. Don't get insulted, but I don't get the point about your motivation about working so much. You seem financially independent. You have a nice family, seems so. Good health. Why you keep working so much?" I'm a software developer myself, but at one time in life, I also was really attracted to increasing productivity, working smarter, earning more. But later, I have overworked, got into trouble with health, barely walked away alive. I was happy just to get home from hospital and was happy about every stuff I got. My old keyboard, my old dumb phone, and to see my most loved relatives. I get weekly email, but it's all about working on how you work yourself. So my main question is, what is your main goal in life? So it's a fair question. Like I said, you can ask me anything. I'm gonna answer it. But this is a question I've been asking myself, right? I always have to ask myself this question: is why do I keep doing this? Why not just quit? I mean, don't really need to work. Like I said, if you've read my soft skills book, I have a chapter on retiring early and how I retired early. Basically, I've got enough rental properties that I don't have to do this anymore. So why do I do it? So there's a few things. Honestly, I'm going to be totally honest with you and tell you, what's going on in my head. From time to time, I'm like, man, I should just quit and just live on the beach or something, or chill out and not do anything. But there's some things that keep holding me to working hard. One of them is really the fact that it took so much blood, sweat, and tears to build this company and to get to where I am, and I hate to just abandon that. I feel like I've been building this empire for a long time, and to just give up on that and to not see how far it could grow or what it could become, to me it feels like a waste. So good or bad, I can't help but feel that. And so that definitely keeps me involved and keeps me working hard for sure, is because I want to see, I want to see my sapling grow into a tree. I think anyone would. The second thing I would say is that it's hard to abandon this path because of all the people that I'm able to help. I get emails every day. I get hundreds of emails, and I get a few emails every day with some people that have said how they've been able to turn their lives around, how they've been able to make changes, how they've been able to get a huge job salary increase, or even with some of my podcasts, how they've been able to get in shape, or save their health, or even fix their relationships and change their outlook on life. So that's kind of hard to turn away. I don't want to let people down as well, and it's good. It feels good to be able to accomplish something. And then I'd also say, I know that there's a huge value in discipline, and you could kind of toe the line and not work very hard. And I take when I take a vacation, I take vacations. I just came back from a 3.5 month trip around Europe, and I wasn't working super hard that whole time. I was basically working on Fridays. But I find that in general, working hard is fulfilling, and developing that discipline is important. You're more satisfied in life when you have discipline, when you have a good work ethic. That in fact, I would almost say that the thing that really makes a person happy in life is hard work. It seems kind of weird. We always try to avoid hard work. But when you think about it, the times that you feel the most satisfaction, the times that you feel the best, is when you've just accomplished something because you worked really hard for it. And so that's kind of why I keep it up. And I'd say maybe like another distant reason why I'm still working hard and why I keep doing what I'm doing is because I'm getting to a process of automating my business, a simple program. I've hired some people. I've taken a lot of the burden off of me. So I want to see that through. I want to get to the point where I can pursue some other things and it's going to take a lot of hard work to get there. So that's my current motivation, my current goal. It's not to make like millions of dollars. Like I said, I've talked about this in other videos, but I do live a somewhat Spartan lifestyle. I don't like have huge, aspirations to have fancy cars or, $1 million mansions. I don't know what I would do with a ridiculous amount of money. So it's not really based on that. I value success more than I do money, and I think that's that's definitely one of the driving forces. But at some point my motivations could change. At some point I might say that, hey, I just want to relax or pursue some other. I don't think I'll ever say I want to relax and chill on the beach all day and do nothing. I don't think I could ever do that. But I may choose some other avenue or some other thing, and maybe I won't work as hard. But I think that I think I probably will, because it's just something that is, I think, is in me. So anyway, I hope that that answers your question. And like I said, you can ask me any question. I'm happy to answer it. Just email me at john@simpleprogrammer.com. And if you like these videos, if you like this podcast, subscribe.